The next problem, number 3, in the speed made good section, says at 10:16 your position is latitude 41 degrees 7.6 minutes north by 71 degrees 38.5 minutes west. At 11:04 your position is 41 degrees and 0.4 minutes by 71 degrees 29.4 minutes west. What was the speed made good between the two positions? So they want to know what the speed was. So the very first thing I do is I draw the triangle. Okay, the daylight savings time triangle. And I determine what is it that they want to know? Speed. So the formula for speed is distance divided by time equals speed. So I write those words, distance divided by time equals speed, and then I go ahead and I solve for all of those particular items. So how do I find the distance? I plot the two locations, and I've already plotted them, so I'll just go ahead and point them out. We've got mark right here, position, and I've got another position over here. So I need to find the distance between those two positions. So I'll take my dividers. It's too big to measure all in one shot. So I will, let's use the other pair of dividers. I will open them up to a nice round number like 5. That way I can just say 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, so there's 5 miles. And if I start down here, okay, and I just go in a relatively straight line, 5. Okay, it looks like it is, we'll call it exactly 10 miles. Okay, exactly 10 miles. I'm going to use 10 miles. Okay, so 10 miles divided by the time. So they gave me the time in the problem, or at least they gave me 2 times in the problem. So I've got 10:16, and I've got 11:04. Okay, and what do I always do with time? I change the minutes into tenths of an hour. Okay, so I've got 11 hours and some number of minutes, okay, or some tenths of an hour. I've got 10, okay, so I take the 4 minutes, okay, not 0.4, okay, just 4. Okay, so let's just go 4 minutes and divide that by 60, gives me 0.6. Okay, so it's 0.06. So be careful, don't move the decimal places around. Okay, it's 0.06. Everybody see that? Okay, it's 0.06. So now I take the 16 minutes, and again I divide them by 60, and that gives me 0.26. I don't round up, I don't round down, just use the first 2 numbers as you see them. Okay, so now I simply subtract. Okay, that's 0, that'd be 8. Okay, and boom is oh, I'm sorry, that would be 0. Okay, so it'd be 0.8. So I've got 0.8 tenths of an hour. So I've got 0.8. Now I just do the math. So I've got 10 divided by 0.8 equals 12.5. So my speed was 12.5 knots. And I look to see if I've got an answer. There I do, 12.5 knots. Bingo. All right, everybody with me? That's problem number 3 in your student handbook. Okay.